Welcome to my channel Rare Old Coin Value, your ultimate destination for rare and valuable coins from around the globe. Here, we explore the hidden history, design secrets, and real value behind every coin, from ancient treasures to modern collectibles. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because every coin has a story, and we're here to tell it. Stay tuned and let's dive into the fascinating world of coins. The 1996 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the 1996 Lincoln penny, is a fascinating and historically rich piece of American numismatics that represents both everyday monetary use and over a century of national symbolism, as this coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln, making Lincoln the first real person to appear on a regular circulating U.S. coin. The 1996 penny features Lincoln's right-facing portrait on the obverse designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, with the word, "Liberty," to the left, the motto, "In God We Trust," along the upper rim, and the date, 1996, placed neatly to the right, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which had been in use since 1959 and shows the tiny seated statue of Lincoln within the monument's central columns, an extraordinary detail often overlooked by casual users. Composition-wise, the 1996 cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a metal formula adopted in 1982 to reduce production costs compared to the earlier solid bronze cent, giving the coin a mass of 2.5 grams, a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and a smooth plain edge, all standardized for vending machines and circulation efficiency. In terms of minting, the 1996 penny was struck at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins only, with massive production figures. Over 6.6 billion coins from Philadelphia and more than 3.5 billion from Denver, reflecting how heavily the 1-cent coin was still used in everyday commerce during the 1990s. While the San Francisco Mint produced carefully polished proof versions specifically for collectors, featuring mirror-like fields and frosted design elements. Historically, 1996 falls within the late Clinton administration era, a time marked by economic growth, the rise of the internet, welfare reform, and major shifts in global politics, and the penny from this year quietly circulated through American society during an age of rapid technological change, passing through millions of hands in grocery stores, gas stations, schools, and small businesses. Collectors today generally find the 1996 penny abundant in circulated condition due to its massive mintages, meaning its typical market value remains close to face value unless found in uncirculated or certified high-grade condition, where coins graded Mississippi 67 or higher can command noticeably higher prices due to their sharp strike, brilliant luster, and near-perfect surfaces. Proof versions from San Francisco are more valuable than regular circulation cents, especially when preserved in original mint packaging without spots or haze. Error collectors also search the 1996 issue for minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchettes, broad strikes, die cracks, and zinc blistering, which can significantly raise a coin's value depending on rarity and visual strength. From a cultural perspective, the 1996 penny continues the powerful legacy of Abraham Lincoln as a symbol of unity, freedom, and perseverance, and its presence in daily life helped reinforce national identity through even the smallest denomination of currency. Although modern debates continue about whether the U.S. should discontinue the penny due to rising production costs and decreased purchasing power, the 1996 cent remains an important piece of monetary history that bridges older traditions of copper coinage with the modern zinc-based era, making it both a common object of everyday commerce and a meaningful collectible for beginners and advanced numismatists alike. especially for those building date and mint sets of Lincoln Memorial cents or exploring the broader story of American currency evolution through the late 20th century. The 1987 1-cent United States of America coin, universally known as the 1987 Lincoln Memorial penny, is a deeply important and historically symbolic piece of modern American coinage that continues the legendary Lincoln cent series first launched in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, making it one of the longest continuously issued coin designs in world history, and the 1987 issue stands firmly within the late Cold War era, a time when the United States was experiencing economic transformation, technological acceleration, and shifting global power dynamics under the presidency of Ronald Reagan. The obverse of the 1987 penny features the iconic right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inspirational national motto, "In God We Trust," arching across the top rim, the word, "Liberty," placed to the left of Lincoln's profile, and the date, 1987, positioned to the right, all struck with sharp clarity on billions of coins that flooded American circulation during this period, while the reverse continues the Lincoln Memorial design by Frank Gasparo, introduced in 1959, presenting a detailed engraving of the famous Washington, D.C. monument with its pillars, stairs, and the tiny seated statue of Lincoln visible in the center, an extraordinary miniature detail that reflects the advanced engraving skills of the U.S. Mint. The composition of the 1987 penny is 97.5% zinc with 2.5% copper plating, a metal structure adopted in 1982 to reduce costs after the price of copper made solid bronze cents too expensive to produce, giving the coin a total weight of 2.5 grams, a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and a plain, smooth edge, making it compatible with vending machines, counting equipment, and mass circulation systems used nationwide. Minting of the 1987 Lincoln cent took place at 3 U.S. Mint facilities. Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, which produced approximately 4,682,466,931 coins. Denver, D Mint Mark, which struck about 4,879,389,514 coins. And San Francisco S Mint Mark, which exclusively produced carefully struck proof coins for collectors rather than for public circulation, making the total production of 1987 pennies exceed 9.5 billion pieces, a staggering number that demonstrates just how essential the penny still was in everyday commerce during the late 1980s. These coins flowed through every corner of American economic life, from supermarkets, gas stations, bus fares, school cafeterias, vending machines, charity boxes, and cash registers, becoming silent witnesses to the daily routines of millions of people while the nation faced events such as the stock market crash of October 1987, arms reduction talks with the Soviet Union, and rapid growth in personal computing technology. In terms of numismatic value, the 1987 penny is extremely common in circulated condition and is typically worth only its face value of 1 cent, but in uncirculated mint state condition, especially in grades Mississippi 66, Mississippi 67, and above, its value rises significantly among collectors due to the difficulty of finding flawless coins free of contact marks, spotting, dull luster, or zinc corrosion, while the 1987 S-proof pennies are much more desirable, featuring mirror-like reflective fields and frosted raised devices, and are often preserved in original mint sets where their value increases over time based on condition and market demand. Era varieties from 1987 also attract strong attention, including off-center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, clipped planchettes, die cracks, lamination errors, and zinc bubbles, with rare high-visibility errors sometimes selling for hundreds of dollars depending on severity and eye appeal. From a symbolic standpoint, the continued presence of Abraham Lincoln on the Cent reinforces enduring American ideals of freedom, unity, resilience, and democracy, and during the 1980s, an era characterized by heightened patriotism, military expansion, and renewed national confidence, the Lincoln penny served as a quiet yet constant reminder of the country's foundational values. Despite modern debates questioning the economic efficiency of producing the 1-cent coin due to increased manufacturing costs and declining purchasing power, the 1987 Lincoln cent remains an irreplaceable historical artifact, representing a transitional era between traditional copper coinage and modern zinc-based currency, and serving today as an essential component for Lincoln cent date and mint collectors, beginner numismatists, educators, historians, and investors who study the evolution of U.S. money during the final decades of the 20th century.